Hey, it's Honey again, and you know what? I have an amazing guest tonight. This one was referred to me from my friend Brian. He's a sweetheart, but he couldn't be here with us. But we're still going to have a great time, right? Of course we are. So, anyway, my guest tonight is a model, an actress, a filmmaker, an author, and the list goes on. So, hang on to your hat, guys. You're going to like this one because she's a pretty girl. All right, hang on. Here we go. Let's have some fun. Hey, it's Honey Gregory, and welcome back to my channel, Perpetual Learning, where we are always learning, because if you're not learning, you're dying. You know how I feel about this. And I'm doing double duty tonight, so we've got someone here who is worthy of the drive-in, because she is an actress, a model, a writer, a stage manager, a photographer, an acting coach, a filmmaker, and the list continues to go on. And so if that doesn't impress you, I don't know what will. So please welcome, and you go by J.R. Foulks.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
But your real name's Jessica.
It's Jessica, yes.
Okay, so in the acting community, you go by JR?
Yes.
Okay, well, I love it. So, as I was just saying,
short for Jessica Renee.
Jessica, well, that's a beautiful name. But yeah, JR's cute. I like it. So we both have a mutual friend, Brian. Brian is the one, Brian Parkinson, who suggested that I have you on my podcast. And I was just telling you that he didn't tell me anything about you, girl. So I'm just going to be winging it here.
Sounds good. That's okay. I'll answer whatever you want to know.
Well, I appreciate you. So you live in Tennessee?
Yes. I'm actually 30 minutes east of Knoxville and Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg and all that. So just a little small town.
I know Sevierville very well.
Small
In fact,
town gal.
that's hey, nothing wrong with that. I'm from Fort Worth. But my 7th generation grandfather back is one of the original settlers who built the fort with 3 other families in Sevierville. They are the original founders of Sevierville. Mm-hmm. So my family goes back to Tennessee way back.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
You know, and Brian and I found out we're cousins, like distant cousins.
What?
Well, I've got
How
so
cool
many.
is that?
I know I've got so many family members that were born and raised in Tennessee, going back for generations, that I wound up being cousins. Isn't that crazy?
How about that?
I know. We'd known each other for a year and had no idea until one day he just looked it up, and I was like, oh my God. So he tells me that you're a really great actress. So tell me about your acting career.
Oh my goodness. Well, I started out like anybody else in the church growing up, doing little plays, started singing, that kind of thing. I got burnout, so theater is where it's at.
So you do a lot of plays?
Some, yeah. Last year I did a play. I actually played a grand for James J. James out of Knoxville. That was so much fun.
You got to be an old lady?
I got to be an old lady.
Oh my gosh, how fun.
It was a hoot.
Did they put like all those like spots and old gray hair and everything on you?
I had a gray wig.
Wow.
I actually bought 2 wigs, and one of them was close to my own hair. So I just plopped it on there, fluffed it out, and put my glasses on, and it was so fun.
Aww.
And I just did the age makeup, and
oh, you did your own makeup?
Yeah.
Oh,
yep.
So you do makeup too? Wow.
Well, on that, I went to Carson Newman, where I studied the theater department.
Okay.
Closer to my senior year, senior year, I ventured into the film department and the photography department. So I got my hands wet there.
Wow.
I was a professional photographer at Dollywood for 4 years.
Wow.
I don't know. I just always love film and theater. It's just a passion. I love the arts.
The
Of course,
arts.
I'm left-handed, so I'm always in my right brain.
That's all
in
right.
the creative side.
I need to get more in my right brain. That's part of the reason why I did this, because I had gotten so left brain analytical that I'm like, oh my God, I'm boring. I'm boring even to myself.
And then I took a break from theater and film when my oldest was, little. It's only been the last couple of years I've really just kind of dived right back in. I was like, I want to get back into world love.
Mm.
So I've been writing. I have two children's books on Amazon. They're kind of
Nice.
based on my girls.
Aw.
Um, what else?
Did you
Uh,
draw and illustrate them yourself?
I attempted to, but I'm not an artist, like
Mm.
as far as drawing.
Mm-hmm.
So I did have an illustrator do those for me.
Nice.
She was really great.
So I
Um,
saw that one of them was named Big Sis, Little Sis, or something.
well, that's the top because it's a little series. It's Big Sis, Little Sis, and then the subtitle for the first one is Quarantine. That
Oh
was
my goodness.
the first one was right around when we were in COVID.
Oh,
So
okay. That makes
So
sense.
that's the COVID one.
Uh-huh.
And then Big Sis, Little Sis, Tidy Up. It's about the girls kind of helping me clean up and, pick their stuff up. And they get a little reward at the end, for
Aw,
helping. And so I've got two more in the works.
that's
um,
great.
yeah. But I've got a
They
short film.
selling? Are you doing good? Are they selling?
Yeah, they are actually doing
Aw,
pretty good. Um, so that's kind of exciting.
good for
I
you.
actually
Yeah,
have
I wrote one once. Can't even think of the name of it now. But I never have done anything with it. So it's probably about 10 years ago. I had a good book idea and I sit down and wrote the script and everything and then tried to hand scribble some artwork, And then I talked to a couple different illustrators and they wanted like $5,000. And I was like, no,
yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
I was like,
Yep.
no, we'll wait
Now,
we'll wait a
now
while.
there's AI generators, but on that note,
Ah,
but let me tell you, um, we watch wrestling, and I was telling my daughter because I've been storyboarding my short film, which we
mm.
were on set today for,
Oh, good for you.
um, uh, that I wrote. I'm
I want to hear
directing.
about that too.
Oh yes, I love it. um, but So I was storyboarding and I got put on my daughter's list for,
Aw.
for mentioning AI. So we don't talk about AI.
Oh.
um,
So what film are you working on now?
okay, there are actually a couple. About 2 weeks ago, we wrapped up filming for Midnight Massacre. It's a little short film coming out right before Halloween. So
Mm.
I'm super excited for that.
Mhm.
Um,
So are these a horror genre?
A couple of them are. A couple of them are. Now, the one that I wrote, my short film, is not. Um, it kind of talks about everybody has that inner voice that is you're not going to do. It's that kind of fear voice, like the depression voice.
Oh,
The
you're when you have a negative
self
mindset and you're
doubt.
telling
Yes,
yourself, I can't do something. Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
But I actually have someone who has graciously stepped in and is playing that part. He
Ah.
has the perfect deep sinister voice. So it co- it it's about three different main characters. Um the female, she just a little bit about her. She's evicted, she loses her job, and
What's the title of your movie here?
it's called Downside.
Downside. Okay.
Downside. Yes.
Downside.
So she goes to help see if she can get help, and that doesn't really work. There I don't want to give away details,
No,
but
don't give it away if you don't want to.
but
It's up to
it
you what
it's
you say.
um, but it's a little bit of a thriller, a little bit
Okay.
of maybe not. Then my second character is a football player trying to be a recording artist, and that doesn't really work out for him. Of course, the self-doubt voice is there. You see him popping in
Mhm.
everywhere.
Mhm.
And then I have a third main character. She is a teenager. She goes through the teenage fights with her mom, late for school. Her boyfriend's flirting with her enemy, but she actually talks with her guidance counselor and helps her overcome this voice. And he kind of
Oh.
she's kind of the hero.
Oh,
She
okay.
overcomes it, and I'm super excited. I'm
That'll be really helpful to a lot of people
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
as a
Well,
divorce
and
attorney
then
and a divorce coach, I've met so many people with negative self-talk, and even my own self. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there's been days
yeah,
like, oh God, I can't do this, And then you
yeah,
gotta literally just don't listen to the negative and just kind of
that's
just
right.
get up and do it. Just do
Yeah,
it. If you do it wrong, you do it wrong, but it's better than
yeah,
not trying. So, but we all do that for some reason. So
yeah.
I think
And
a lot
I
of people will get help from that.
yeah, me and my husband actually were, it had evolved as at one point it was just like a man with him like walking around his house by himself. And somehow we evolved like multiple characters. And I was like, this could work,
Mhm.
like, and I don't know, I put it to film. And I've been taking acting classes. I'm sorry about my dog.
That's all
Um,
right. We
I've been
usually
taking,
when Bronson's on here, I always have a cat going by, so we're good.
oh, okay.
We're
With
easy.
Santiago Cirillo, he does a lot of the Haya Nation. He was on season 4 of Walking Dead. So he's kind of been my coach, acting coach here recently. And he's like, you need to get it on self-published on Amazon. So I'm working on getting that done too.
Wow, girl, you're busy. I love it.
But one step at a time. That's
Uh-huh.
the only way you do it. That's how I
Yeah,
do it.
they say, like me, I always have so many irons in the fire. They always say you got to pick
Yeah.
one and focus on it and stay focused until you get it done. Because if you try to do too much, you won't get anything done. Yeah, got to really focus in. So you write movies and now you're producing them on your own.
Yes.
Oh, girl, that's a busy bee. That's good
It
though.
actually kind of happened by accident. Because I produced a music video for a local artist, and he was like, so we storyboarded it all. It was actually really good. And I went and shot it for him. And then he was like, hey, help me write this film. So we did that. It took me about 8 months to write.
Ooh.
That one is called The Mud Gang, The Untold Story. It's I'm super excited about that one too, but that's a whole other project.
Yeah.
Um, but so then the writing, I don't know, he asked me to help write him, and then I don't know, it just kind of started flowing from there.
You found something, right? You found something within yourself. That's
Yeah,
that's amazing. Wow, well, you do so much. So you were also a stage manager for a while.
yeah. We yeah. um,
Was that in Tennessee?
it was in Morristown.
Is that
Gosh,
like
that's
local theater or
it
something or
was.
what?
Yeah, it was
Okay,
local theater.
cool. That's good
Yeah,
experience. So,
absolutely. That's so much fun.
yeah, yeah. So what's the responsibilities of a stage manager? I've never done that.
Oh, you got to make sure all your actors are in place and on cue at every single. Uh, they got to be on cue behind set with props lined up. You've got to make sure your lighting and everything is on cue before each set. Not to mention when you are having transitions, if they um, you just got to make sure everything is pretty much runs smoothly behind set on
Mhm.
stage.
Right. Everything's got well, 'cause you gotta
You're
hit everything's gotta be on time. And everybody's gotta have what they
Yes,
need, and everything has to be on time to keep the flow and keep the
yeah, you gotta
illusion.
yeah, on stage is a little different from being on set, like a film set,
Mhm,
because you on a film set, you can always cut, go back, fix
mhm.
what you need to fix, reshoot, but on stage, you just gotta keep going, like, if you
Right.
mess up, if you're missing something, just you gotta go, you can't stop,
Yeah, I've
because
done a couple of
audiences
plays.
audiences have
Yeah.
short attention spans, and so to keep it flowing,
Mhm.
you
You
just
gotta
gotta
keep
go
the
with it.
illusion, gotta keep the
Yeah,
illusion going. Because if
yeah,
it breaks, they're like, "What the heck is going on here?"
yeah,
Right? Yeah. Yeah, I
and then
did a
you have that
play
dead
a couple
silence.
times, and that was why I didn't like doing plays because some days you're on and some days you're not. And if you
Oh,
forget
yeah.
something, or you're
Well, and
tired or
also,
whatever,
like,
it
if
doesn't
you
go very well.
and if you have a play and
Mhm,
say you get sick, you
mhm,
still gotta go and perform, whereas on film, you're like, "Hey, can we reschedule
mm.
maybe for, like, a couple more days down the road?" You can't do that on stage.
Yeah.
So there's its positives and negatives on both ends, I guess.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
loved it.
I mean, it's nice I enjoy being in front of a live audience, but I didn't like the memory, trying to remember and get off book. I mean, my gosh, that was terrible. And you had to do it like a zillion times so it flowed and felt like it was your own dialogue, And I
Yeah.
do like doing film better because I like looking at my lines, thinking about it, rehearsing a couple times, shoot it a couple
Yeah.
times, and move on. Like I'm done. I'm ready to go on. I don't want to do it for 4 weeks, 3 nights a week for 4 weeks. And no, that's not for me, girl. But to everybody's got their own thing.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
so you're a stagecoach.
Not a coach. I'm taking classes.
Oh, acting coach. I'm sorry. You're an acting coach.
Not yet. No, but my coach is like, hey, I'm gonna get you there.
Okay, so you're studying towards it. Okay, all right. I was
It's a
just going by your Facebook. And I thought, oh, she's an acting
Oh
coach
yeah.
too. My gosh, that girl is busy, busy bee.
Yeah.
So you're a screenplay writer and an author of books, 2 books right now. And I think I saw you did some modeling.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
So this past month I was on the back cover of Glitz magazine. I've also
Whoa.
got an editorial in the spread, which is super exciting. I got an email like 2 or 3 days ago saying that I'll be featured in Mirror magazine and Flipside magazine. So I'm super excited about that.
Yeah.
I was on the cover of Mirror magazine. Actually, I have that over here.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I'll grab it. Oh, okay. This one.
Oh, how pretty.
Yes.
Look at you. That is so cool. Wow.
One step at a time.
You just like doing a lot of stuff, and that's okay. So you have an agent? You have an agent who's getting you all this work?
Yep. I work with Talent Track Agency out of Knoxville, and I'm also with PMTM Agency out of Akron, Ohio.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
That's really great.
It's not really a new adventure, but is.
So you have 2 kids?
Huh?
You have 2 kids?
I do. Isis and Gaia. Isis is in high school, my freshman.
Aww.
She is super talented in
Is she an actress too?
No, but she does help me rehearse a lot, and I don't know. She's amazing. She is a very talented artist, though. I expect her to do something with art.
Oh, good for her.
And my Gaia, she was diagnosed with ADHD and autism on the lower end spectrum, but she doesn't like for me to record her, but she can sing at 6 years old. That little girl can sing.
Aww.
And she started drawing because I think she sees Sissy drawing some, but
well,
yeah.
But good for her. That's really cool. I suspect my baby girl is, but don't tell her I said that. Yeah, she's got some quirks. Makes me wonder sometimes. But yeah, she's in college now. So my baby girl's all in college. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this, Miss Honey. Last year, Isis, when she was in 8th grade, she was accepted into the gifter program at the local college, and she was able to take 2 college classes in January. So my 8th grade, yes.
Aww. And that makes you so proud. I know my daughter was taking college classes in high school too, and I remember I was like 28 years old, and I thought, I think I'll go to college.
I did not think of that.
I went to college at 28, 29 is when I started my college career, and I was dyslexic, so I was just really, really struggling. But my daughter's taking college credit classes, at 14. I'm going, what the heck? 15, whatever it was, 14, 15. I was like, oh, God. Crazy. But, Kids are smarter these days, I think. I just think they're smarter. There's something in the water. That's all I know.
I was just thinking that.
I think it's their exposure to all the internet stuff. Like when I was a
Yeah,
kid,
we
if I
didn't
want,
have that.
no, I had to sit down and I'd say, Granny, I want to look at your encyclopedias.
Yep.
So sometimes I'd sit down and look at those encyclopedias for hours and I would just read and go, wow, there's places and things I never imagined. But now kids all have phones at 3 years old and they're like, do, 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 do. Oh, yeah, where's this? And you're
Yes.
like,
What?
crazy. I know, it's nuts, right?
My 6-year-old, she was showing me a video on some type of spider, a sand spider, and it
Mm.
was, shuffling through the sand. I was like, "What is that?" She goes, "Oh, mommy, that's a sand spider." It's like, "What?"
Yeah,
She goes,
right.
"It buries its body." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, the things they know. Everything's at their fingertips, which gives you, kind of
Yeah.
spooky vibes. AI is getting a little bit dangerous. Getting a little bit crazy with all this, excuse me, all this AI, because the kids are exposed to way too much. So, girl, since I told you I don't know you that well, what else am I missing here? Filmmaker, actress,
Uh,
photographer.
model, yeah.
Hmm.
Let's see. Executive producer.
Do you have a copy of your children's book there?
Uh, somewhere.
Somewhere. That's okay. I was just curious. Thought you might show people because you can give me all your links to your Amazon.
Yeah.
I've got a few
Oh,
little
yes,
kids
I can send you
coloring
all of
books.
that.
I've got kids
Absolutely.
coloring books on Amazon. It's a lot of fun. When my daughter was wanting to sit next to mommy and while she did her
Mhm.
homework, I was like, what am I going to do while I'm sitting here?
Yeah, yeah.
So I just started creating little coloring books and I've got those on Amazon. A
That's
lot of
so
fun.
cool.
Yeah. Kids make you do all kinds of things.
Oh, yeah, me and, my girls, we do, arts and crafts. So
Mm-hmm.
on my YouTube, you might come across a couple of things that we've made here at home.
Mm.
I haven't done anything actually probably since about last year. I need to do something. Anyway, but me and Red usually do a craft every so often, and because you just can't find. Sometimes you can't find what you want,
Mm-hmm.
really. So it's like,
Mm-hmm. Just make it
okay,
yourself. Why not?
that's right. Actually, hey, I do have something I have that we made recently. Hang on, I'll grab that. Okay, yeah, this is kind of something. I don't. Is that? Can you see that?
Oh, purple and black with flowers or
Yeah.
something on there? The flowers?
Yeah. There's eyeballs and spiders.
Is
It's
that
like
for Halloween?
it is. Yeah.
Oh, it's like a little door.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Yeah,
I
purple and
saw
black are
every.
my favorite colors. Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
me
the
too.
eyeball on there. How hilarious.
And all it is this little door. It was. I painted it. It just said gather on it. So peeled that right off. Got some spiders and some.
Got your little Halloween
Yeah, every bit of it came from the Dollar
decoration.
Tree. Every bit of it.
Wow. That's really cool.
I made a Venus flytrap, but that's down in the shed.
Oh, do you celebrate Halloween a lot? I mean, are you one of those big decorators?
um, yes and no. I don't
Mm.
have the 12-foot skeleton like I want.
Ah, for your
Yeah.
yard. See those all the time in people's yards.
Oh, I know. There's one of my neighbors already has theirs out.
Oh my goodness. Some people are just really in love with that time of year. Me, I'm just kind of like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
just another holiday that I got to decorate for and clean up.
Yeah.
My daughter has to force me to decorate for Christmas.
Oh my.
She's like, Mommy,
Christmas is
oh,
that one is kind of big though. You have the
yeah.
tree,
Oh,
the
I always go, I'm
decorations.
only doing this for you because I really don't care. Just work. It's just more work. All it is.
Yeah.
Got to put all the red stuff out and then you got to wait a month and you got to put all the red stuff back. It's just like, oh my God, it's work. I'm
Yeah.
terrible.
And
I would
it's like,
love to hire people though. I don't mind being decorated. It's the work doing it.
yeah.
I don't find it fun at all.
Well, and if you're the one doing it by yourself,
Yeah, it's all
that's not
me.
really.
Single mom, all me. She's
Yeah.
helping a little bit more, but not too much. She still thinks mom's supposed to do everything.
You said your daughter's in college? That's unbelievable.
Yeah,
Am I-
she's 18. Yeah, she's in college. My girl's all grown up.
Oh my gosh. Mine's 14, so she's not far behind.
Well, if you ever need an old lady to play a part, let me know.
Oh
Sometimes I
yes,
come down
absolutely.
there. So, um, how do you know Brian?
How do I know Brian? He did a photo shoot for me.
Oh yeah, he did mention that.
Yeah, he done a
Yeah.
photo shoot for me. But I think I was on my networking spree, and I was just reaching out to everybody at that
Mhm.
time. I was like, "Hey, I'm now a local actress and model, writer, director. If y'all need anything, let me know."
Yeah.
And he hit me back. He was like, "Hey, I'm working on some stuff. I would love to work with you." And I know he's got his own little clothing line. He had asked me to model some for him. I haven't been able to get with him yet. Yet.
Did he start that with some friends or something?
I think so, but
Mm.
he is actually doing very well with that.
Good for him.
Yeah, they're in Chattanooga. I think he opened one in Nashville,
That's great.
a spot in Knoxville. He's up in Virginia now.
Wow.
So yeah, he's doing really good. But yeah, he got a photo shoot for me, and he said he would like to do. There was another shoot he wanted to do, so we just kind of stayed in touch. He's so sweet. He's such a great
Yeah.
guy.
He's a good guy. He's a good hardcore Christian guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how can people find you? Where's your
Um.
contact information?
Yes. Jr. Folks 84 on Facebook, Instagram. I think it might be J Folks 84 on TikTok. It's either J Folks 84 or JR. Either one of those. You
Okay,
probably
you
find.
can send me that information in
Yes.
the email and I'll just make sure all
Oh
the
God.
accurate information is down
It'll
there.
be a big email, just so
All
you
right.
know.
That's great. Good. More contacts people can find you, right? Now, did I see that you are like a affiliate for some cosmetic company?
Yeah. Anua.
I
That is
know.
the yeah. I really like them.
Really?
I've actually been using it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you could
Skin
tell,
looks
but
good from here. So I
yeah.
saw it. I always struggle with those dark spots, and I saw one of your TikToks that said it.
Yeah, the dark spot
Mhm.
corrector. That's the dark red one.
Does it work?
Yeah, I had a spot right here. I don't you can't really tell. There's nothing.
Yeah,
It's
it's gone, huh?
I've been using it probably about a month now. I really
Oh
like it.
wow, that's pretty quick.
I can tell like there's my forehead lines are have almost
Diminished.
gone. Yeah, see? Like
Yeah.
I take it like this.
Oh, that's really good. No Botox, and it's working, huh?
And
That's
see, and
great.
I'll be 40 in coming November.
Wow.
So acting and modeling, of course, you
Yeah,
got
I'm gonna be 61 in a month, so I do know.
what? See,
Yeah.
no way.
61. That's
No,
why I said, let me know if you need an old lady actress.
well, honey, you could probably pass this 40.
Well, I'll play it if you think I can.
Yes.
All right. That'll make me feel good, boost me up a little bit. Woo!
You're gorgeous.
Thank you. You're so sweet. So you're affiliate and you have affiliate link for this
I
company?
do.
Okay. So you can give me that information for everybody
I sure
too.
can.
Because
Yes,
it
ma'am.
did look pretty good from what I could see on,
Yeah. If you go
video.
on TikTok, I know sometimes they offer like coupons and stuff, but I don't have those. But I can send you the link.
Mhm. Well, as an affiliate, you should have
Yeah. I
something like
actually have
that.
30. It's like I want to say 15 to 30%
Yeah.
off
Discount of
there.
some
So yeah.
kind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. You know, if they click on your link, says I do Young Living now. I just started out and
Oh, okay.
I'm looking for some people to build my team up because my gosh, their stuff is just amazing. I can't even mind-boggling good.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I need some. So if you're looking for a side hustle, go let me know. You got a lot of irons in your fire, but if you're looking for a side hustle, I am trying to build a team and
Yeah, if I can help, I will.
start working together and doing some cool stuff. Yeah, be really neat. Like to get some ladies that like to get out there and get their face out there and chit chat with other people and help them
Oh,
feel
yes.
better.
I love meeting new people.
Me too.
Like I told you before, I was a photographer at Dollywood, and any given day, like you could come through the gates, I would see, I don't know, anywhere from 5,000 people to 20,000 people any
Wow.
day. Oh yeah,
Wow.
Dollywood, Splash Country. It was a lot of fun.
So you just took pictures of what, the families when they come
Yeah,
in or on
yep,
rides, or what did you do?
both. At one point, my manager had me go out into one area of the park, and it was in the kids area. But of course, you have to get permission from mom
Right.
to take pictures. But I got a lot of pictures of the kids on rides, and I had a very high sell-through rate.
Oh, good. You must have did a good job. People
Oh
wanted them,
yeah,
huh?
but now keep in mind this, honey. That's been, I want to say, 13 years ago.
Oh, well, the economy might have been a little better too. People had some good spending
Yeah.
money. But everybody wants, a picture when they're on those things. And back in those days, less people had cameras in their pocket, or phones. Because I don't remember when I had a flip phone forever.
Hmm.
When I got rid of my flip phone, I don't even remember what that was.
In
2005 or
the
something.
Blackberries, they
Yeah,
discontinued those.
yeah,
Remember those?
yeah. I never had one, but I do
I didn't have
remember
one,
them.
but
Well, we just
I,
have a couple minutes. Time flies when you're having fun.
girl, I know.
So what else do you want people to know about you? So if they want you on a shoot or, a film or
Just
something.
reach out.
Okay.
I'm usually pretty willing to work with schedules and
Are you doing any conventions or anything? Are you doing any appearances
no.
anywhere?
I actually hadn't thought about it, to be honest.
Well, once you get your movies up, now are you doing showing them at like film festivals or?
Yes, I do plan on doing that.
Oh, good.
Um, I've I get emails from Film Freeway about all the film festivals coming up, and there's so many. So it's kind of my drive to, like, my fire to get it done.
Right.
So, um, yeah. So right now I've been focused on getting downside done, and then um, go from there.
Sounds
Really.
interesting. Well, it's been
Yep.
such a wonderful time meeting you. You're so sweet and
Oh,
adorable.
you too. I'm so excited.
Well, usually I put all the links and all your information. So if there's any information in particular you want, just send it
Okay.
to me in the email and I will add it below. And when it's about to air, I'll let you know. And you can subscribe to my channel and
Yes.
you can share it on all your social media so we can get some followers for you and for me. And we'll just have
Yeah.
fun with it. And if you ever have something good going on, let me know. We can get back on here and talk about it again.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Now,
Awesome.
next year, I will say we are filming Zombie Legacies. That's a little film about zombies in our area. So keep a watch out for that too.
Ooh, everybody likes those spooky movies.
Absolutely.
I like a little bit of scary. I like thrillers. I like mystery. I like thrillers. I don't like gory stuff with blood squirting
Right.
everywhere and people eating each other, and it's just a little too creepy for me.
Right.
I can't stomach it.
Just makeup. It's all makeup.
I know, but not when you're looking at it. The brain doesn't register it that way. If you're making the movie, that's one
If it's
thing.
not good, it doesn't.
But if you're watching it, the brain goes, "That's real. That's
Yes.
real."
That's the idea, though.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to see it. It's too scary. Too scary. Scary. Scary.
Oh,
Well, it's been a blessing. I certainly
absolutely.
appreciate you. Thank you so
You're
much for
so
taking
sweet.
your
It's my
time out. It's been a real
pleasure.
pleasure meeting you, and I can't wait to meet you in person. So if I'm ever in town, I'll tell Brian to look you up. How about that?
Yes, absolutely. It's such a pleasure
Okay.
meeting you.
Well,
Thank you so much for having me.
thanks, JR. I appreciate you, and we'll be in touch. All
Absolutely.
right.
And I'll
God
get
bless,
you those
girl.
links through.
Yep. Just send me an email.
All
All
righty.
right. Thanks. God bless. See you
You
later.
too. Bye.
Bye bye.